morning to everyone out there today. It is a Monday. Just getting the week started. I hope everybody's having a beautiful morning. Hope everyone's in good health and out making some money. Boy, that sun is bright today. We are headed to do a loader swap. One loader broke down. They overheated it on Friday, and the client said it got so hot that they wanted it to sit all weekend long before cranking it back up. That is freaking hot. So that operator should be ashamed of himself. It may even be hunting a job, who knows. But it came in. We can get rid of this ugly thing. We've got plenty of fuel in the truck, plenty of urea, but this old boy needs an energy drink. We're going to be stopping at the racetrack, pick up a Monster, and then put her back on the highway. We're going to sneak right around here. There's a couple trucks behind me and I don't want to block them from getting fuel. And all I'm going to do is run inside and get a drink. But I'll be quick. Alright, got my fuel for the day. That escalated quickly. While I was inside the store, I got a phone call. And the day is now absolutely slammed. There's a Diesel Life tag. That's cool. Hell yeah. And that's why I always start my days early. Early bird gets the worm. Had a relatively easy day as of Friday evening, and it just got maxed out. So we're going to get with it, get it on down the road, get them moved. We're approaching my client's yard. I've got a string of cars behind me. It's narrow, so I've got to get all the way over on this side of the road and make sure those people don't try to pass me on the right-hand side, because they damn sure will. And we made it in again successfully. We're going to get this loader picked up, get it to the job site, so they can go to work. Next we got to go around there, big old circle. Well, I just made a big mistake. Cost myself time, cost myself money. Friday when they called me, they told me to pick up the broke down loader first and bring it to their yard, and then pick up the good loader and bring it back to the job. Well, I did it backwards. I should have called them this morning and reconfirmed it, but I didn't. Or I should have written it down. That would have been helpful. So, leaving their yard empty, headed to the job site, and try it again. Let's go. Oh, by the way, look, fix that at a red light. All right, so we're pulling up on the job site, finally at the right location. So we're gonna get in here and get detached and find this broken loader, get it to their yard, and continue on about our day. It can only get better. Traffic jam on a job site. Chain, we can get this thing going. Typical Monday morning, everything has changed again. That won't work. Actually, it would. So now, instead of dropping this one at their yard, picking one up from their yard and bringing it back here, that one's not going to be ready. I've got to go to a different job further down the road, further out of the way, and pick one up and bring it back here. It's going to be a long Monday, but that's okay. Better than nothing. We will take it all day long. All right, so the wounded loader is unloaded. Seems to run good. The mechanic told me when he got to the job site, which obviously is several hours after they found out they had a problem, he turned the key on and the temperature gauge maxed out, and the engine block itself was still over 300 degrees. He told me exactly how much, I can't remember. That's hot. Hopefully the operator learned a lesson. Hopefully he still has a job, and hopefully their equipment was not torn up. But it's hard to beat an old diesel engine. Those old ones, they were just built right back then. So we're headed to pick up another one. We have several to do today. So far, traffic's been in my favor for the most part. We've still got this operation in double overdrive. We're gonna turn and burn. All unhooked. And the loader is way over there. So we gotta make this little trek. Our other company, Curb Man, we poured all these curbs, all these sidewalks. This place will soon be full of houses. There are still some orange groves. I love seeing the orange groves. If you look way out there, you can see Bach Tower. Bach Tower is in Lake Wales. But this is the WA270 bucket and forks. I see the bucket is not picked up, so we'll have to do that. It's okay, we'll get it. Here we go. So the forks are on. That's good, because I really hate swapping buckets. It can be difficult. Down here is where the pin pops in, and I don't know, they're all a little tricky. Bucket has no dirt in it. Unusual, but good. So now we just got to pick that bucket up with the forks and head on to the trailer. last chain, got to get this chain of how I do it for the tie the bucket down. As I run it through that hole, there's one on each side, back down to the slack on that chain, one more binder, and we go. So I'm going to try to show you that. And that's how I get it through. Other folks might do it different. That's the way I do it. Just seems to be about the safest. That's it. We're gonna go drop this one and keep moving. That's the way I like to tie down bucket and forks. Seems to be the safest way for me. I'd hate to drop a bucket in the middle of the highway. So that's what we do, or at least that's what I do. Get these old dirty gloves off, get in the truck, and get going. Well, folks, there she sits. Pretty as a picture. Now it is time to hit I-4 and get to the next one. Let's go. Hey, Roland, what's happening, buddy? That's good, that's good. Hey, just letting you know, man, I'm on 27, fixing to jump on I-4. I'm headed to get you guys loaded up and moved over. Yeah, 10-4. You said loader first, correct? All right, buddy. We got you covered. Yes, sir. Thank you much. Bye. And what you see on that side of the road is typical I-4 every single day, eastbound, headed to Orlando. We're almost to the Auburndale exit, and those folks are trying to get to Orlando. All right, we are back on track. We are pulling in here to get a loader first, and then a motor grader. This is another little tight one. We got to pull up here in this clubhouse parking lot. Thankfully, it's not full. A lot of times it's full, and I got to do a bunch of backing maneuvers over on the job. This makes it easy. There they are, loader, motor grader. The skid steer there too I'm gonna have to get. It's not today. But we're gonna detach here in the road. And load them up out here. Let's do it. I gotta put fenders on this old girl bad, because that trailer is filthy. But anyway, this is how we tie them down. We don't crisscross the backs because we'd have to go underneath. There's an oil pan in there. I'm not risking getting any of these chains against that. They're pulled in tight, probably a 15-degree angle, maybe 10. It'll hold, it's not gonna shift. I know, I don't have big hooks. I don't quite see the need. But we do crisscross the front. Those chains aren't gonna hit anything, break anything. They're good to go. We're gonna shoot on out of here. Go drop this one. Come back and get, well, the other side of that pile, the grader. Come back and get it. We out. So we're pulling up to our next spot. This is pretty much what we do all day, every day. We run through downtown after downtown after downtown. And we pull into places like this Publix parking lot. We're actually gonna get to go. That's amazing. Traffic has been excellent today. This is where it gets a little tricky, because I've got to go over there, but I've got to stay over here to do it. And I've got to watch and make sure nobody tries to pass me on the left. Here comes one right now. I need to stop them. I think they get the point. Barely missed that curb. Now I gotta come way over here to miss the curb on the other side with the trailer. Missed it. And we are being very careful, looking in every direction, but I am not stopping. There's my people pointing at me. He's ready. What's happening? We made it. Hey, hey. What's up, buddy? It ain't lunchtime yet, is it? Hey, we gotta get backed up. Well, we're gonna get backed up here, get this one unloaded, turn around and go get the other one. We'll be back. That's her. Cross chains on the front. Big old girl. Smooth. Chain down tight in the back. Both sides. You see the angle on that? It's not shifting either direction. I got her on the 3rd notch. We may have could have gone to 2nd, but I know the roads. We're good. We out of here. It helped to undo the brake. Motor grader is dropped off. Curb machine is next. Got a mechanic over here working on something. Our next trick is to get out of this parking lot, but getting out is a lot easier than getting in. That is for sure. We're headed to 2 of our own personal jobs. So we've moved 4 today for clients. And now we've got to go move 2 curb machines around. What we're going to do is move one and drop it, pick the other one up, have it ready to go first thing in the morning to get dropped. So right now, get out of this parking lot. Well, oh, there's the machine. I need to turn in here right now. Got a bit of off-roading. There's Jose, ready to help. Well, let's get this one loaded up and move on down the road. We still got this operation in double overdrive. And Jose, one of them. We had to build this little ramp for the curb machine and put that board on the inside for that inside track. Looking good.
Turn those tracks that way. Turn them. Hey. Just steer it over. Steer. There you go. There you go. Steer that one over too. All 3 tracks steered. So we can kind of crab walk this machine. Come on, baby. Up. Up. Perfect.
Taking this machine to the other job. Taking this machine to the other job because it's got what they call polymer tracks, and that other job is on asphalt. So this machine will be a lot better set up. We're going to take that machine to Big Bend Road. You ready for Big Bend?
Yeah. Cool.
You have a good day today?
Good day.
Get them all done, make them happy?
Yep.
Good deal. All right. He's trying to get this off by himself, which I really don't like, especially in the rain, but I had a phone call. The phone has been ringing off the hook. I could do a whole other channel just on freaking phone calls, probably. He's doing a good job. Nice and slow. That's that breakover everybody's scared of. Perfect. All right, we've got that machine off. It's sitting right there. We've got to go down the road about a mile, maybe not even that far, and get the other machine. And know that sounds a little crazy, but we wanted this machine here to begin with, but it was on another job and it had 1 day left. The contractor on this job needs concrete poured bad, so we just dropped off the machine we're getting ready to pick up. It worked today, so did this one. We're basically just flipping them around. Tomorrow, the machine we're picking up is going to another job on I-75, and it's gonna sit there for several days getting work done, and so will this one. So we're gonna head on down the road and grab the next one. Oh man, we got all kinds of room to load up. Look at here. Yeah. All right, we got this machine loaded up. Daniel's working on tying it down. Like I said before, this machine has steel tracks, which is okay when you're on lime rock. Most of the time we're on lime rock or dirt or whatever. If you saw in the last video, or one of my prior videos, where I was showing you how we pour curb, you can see this big edge down here. You know, the mold had two big edges. What we're currently working on is a situation where we're pouring up against existing asphalt. So the machine is sitting up on this asphalt. We're not using the trimmer head that cuts the dirt out of the way. All this gets pushed out of the way. So all we're doing now, this is what's called a scab on curb. We're scabbing it onto existing asphalt. We're leaving an 1.5 inch reveal because final asphalt is going to go right up to that edge, 1.5 inches. So instead of pouring all this by hand, we can still catch it with a curb machine. But the other machine makes it a lot better. Now here what they did is they just went ahead and poured through, let it spill. They cut it off, they threw a board up. But all that is existing asphalt. All of this is existing asphalt. So they'll come back through here later, they'll clean up this little bit of edge, and they'll lay their asphalt right up to it. But here on this main road, we're working in the center. We got to walk. Got to keep walking, bouncing all the way down. So that machine with polymer tracks is a lot better on the asphalt. We have to climb the curb a lot of times to park it in the median, like down there. We'll probably park it down in that median down there where it's good and wide. You can see the other machine way further down. He's parked in the median. So we can climb the curbs without breaking it. Get back off without breaking it. Not scar up the asphalt. Just a lot better situation. So we're going to take this one to another state job. Big Bend Road and I-75. It's going to pour a lot of curb there. I'm going to go figure out how to make a U-turn in this mess. And this old mule here is ready for the barn. Been a long day, been a good day, been a productive day, been a money-making day. Time to take her to the house. So we've made it back to the compound. We picked up and dropped 5 machines today. Picked up a 6th machine. This one's going to be dropped. Well, this truck's headed out of here at 5 a.m. It'll be dropped by 7. Good thing that didn't blow off going down the road. This has to be working. It's got concrete at 9. So drop it off at 7. We got the hydraulics leak fixed in it, by the way. And see what else comes about. Now, I'm not going to be carrying this machine to the job site. My other driver is. I've got meetings in the morning at my office that I have to attend to. So I will be there. Another good, safe day. No injuries. Didn't see any accidents on the road. I call it a win. We made money, worked hard. I'm hungry. Haven't eaten all day, didn't have time. So it is time to stir up some grub. Thank you all for tuning in. See you on the next one.